Hello Libra. I sincerely apologize for getting this out so late, halfway through the month. I had a bit of growth I had to go through myself, but I did hire an assistant. So starting forward in December, they should be within the first couple days of the month. So thank you so much for your patience and love you all. Libras, this one's for you. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Kelly Lunt. I have an intuitive channel with a team of 5 to 7 spirit guides around me at any given time. They want the deck this way. And I pretty much help you hear what you need to hear so that you can manifest whatever it is you want with ease, joy, and bliss for the month. So let's see what you have coming up, Libra. Oh, okay. Pretty good. I'm going to do 2 decks for you this month. I'm going to get a general kind of overall theme for you guys and then get into the nitty-gritty. Okay, it's definitely a month of kind of contemplation for you. It's definitely a month of be okay that it's at a little bit of a the overall theme for the month is definitely it's a contemplation month for you. It's a month of you're still on track, even though you may not be able to see, know, why, understand it. Kind of like if you're applying for a job, if you're starting to get responses from your resume, you can physically see that you're on the right track, right? But it's definitely a month of kind of you don't need to see the results, but you are on the right track. So it's just definitely taking care of yourself and knowing that it's you don't have to have all the answers either. Don't be afraid of the word expert, because an expert just means that you've applied yourself to an area of studies for a long period of time and you know a lot about that area. It doesn't mean that you know every single thing. It's okay if you have to reference a book once in a while. So it's definitely with kind of being gentle on yourself, knowing that you don't have to know it all to say the expert title. And it's about knowing that you're still on the right path, even though you may not be able to physically see it. And it's about tuning into your emotions to let your emotions guide you, and knowing that it's okay if you have to look up answers every once in a while. So now into the nitty gritty there, Libra. So it looks like for the bases here, so it is a little bit a month of, okay, Spirit help me here. You got the Knight of Fire as the basis. The Awakening. This is interesting. Okay, Spirit, we're hoping to hear about this. This is for Libra. It's really about aligning, because the Knight of Fire is all about actions. It's really about aligning any action you take. It's really about aligning it with your emotions. It's about aligning any action you take with what feels good to you. Because what feels good to you will feel good for others. If there happen to be a few haters, then just let them be. But if you follow your joy and your emotions, that this would be fun to launch this project, it'd be fun to launch this course, it'd be fun to apply for this type of a job, then we can bring in your manifestation quicker. But instead there's a little bit of a need to feel like I have to be doing work, a little bit of worry, a little bit of efforting. And it's leading to a stall in progress. It's leading to it not feeling fun. It's leading to potentially feeling overwhelmed, exhaustion, burnout. It's just more important to get law of attraction terms, to get in alignment and then take inspired action. Some of you call it divine downloads. Some of you call it angel whispers. Some of you call it messages from my spirit guides. It's really more about just carefully analyze. You have to take action this month, guys. This is Kelly coming through. You have to take action, but make sure that the action aligns, because otherwise it's just not going to be good. Because what's crossing this is awakening, guys. This is a major arcana card. Awakening is all about awakening. You have to learn to do things in a new way. You have to learn to view things different. You have to, psychology terms, it's called reframing. Law of attraction terms, it's called letting spirit do step 2. In just general spiritual talk, it's about ease and flow. It's about allowing the next step to come to you naturally. You guys have to go through so Knight of Fire, you're putting in a lot of effort, but you're making it not harder than it has to be. You're putting in a lot of effort, and it's not feeling as good as it can feel. Come below, guys. Let me know what's going on. I'm curious. You're going to have to go through this awakening period so that your actions feel good. So that if you're an online entrepreneur, if you launch a course, you feel good launching it. You feel good about the marketing. You feel good about charging for it. Versus this is kind of okay, I'm launching a course. Here is the checklist of 100 things I must do to launch it successfully. And you're going to stick to that 100 plan no matter what. But that leads to the 5 of air not feeling good. It leads to you cutting off Spirit's help. It leads to, if you would allow within to allow to help you a little bit more, Libra, it doesn't have to be hard. It does not have to feel bad. Whatever you think of the desired goal that you'd like, look to the essence of it. I want $1 million. If you had the $1 million, what would that feel like? That's the essence. That's the ask that we want to hear from you. From there, allow us and help. You got to go through a whole perspective shift. Because in terms of what happened in the past, yeah, it's kind of like you get the 2 of fire reversed. Because it's not feeling good, because of a lot of what you're doing just doesn't feel fun. It's like you lost your joy. It's stalling you from taking action. Get 2 of fire upright is like you're just starting to take the first steps of a journey that's very likely going to be successful, because it's reversed. You're not taking the steps. And it's because you're afraid that it's going to feel as bad as it used to. You're afraid of it being that overwhelming again. You're afraid of it just feeling bad. Which, guys, I do not blame you. I sometimes need to recoup. I'm like, oh, that was a lot of work and effort. So much love to you, Libras. So in terms of what's going on right now, yeah, look, you're just like, it's almost as if you're so afraid of it feeling bad again. You're so afraid of it being a lot of work that you're not even allowing yourself to enjoy any of it. It's like, I don't want to go up because the crash is going to be so bad. Libras, I love you. Yeah, okay, so in terms of what's coming for you in the future, oh, this is interesting. Oh, wow, you're really coming into your own, Libra, this month. It's like a lot of self-acceptance. In terms of what's coming forward for you, it's really about a month for you, Libras, about becoming the queen of earth. And the queen, very loving, very nurturing, earth, very grounded, very practical, how you pay your bills, how you earn your money. It's really about a month of you kind of figuring out how you want to make money, how do you want to feel when you made the money, because that was one huge missing component, Libras, from you. Sometimes when you do a law of attraction, you ask, like, hey, I want a sold out course, I want to help women do this. Sometimes it's very easy for humans to forget to, and this is how I want to feel. Kelly always, when she launches something, she's like, I want to launch a law of attraction course, and I want it to be really fun to promote it, and I want the people who come to my live free promotions of it, I'd like them to get value from it. I'd like them to start getting instant manifestations from it. And I want my clients, I want them, how the information is delivered to them, I want them to feel inspired, encouraged, loved, tough love sometimes, but loved. She always includes a component of how she wants to feel and how ideally her clients will feel. Obviously, that's less under anyone's control, but she always includes a component of it. We invite you guys to do the same. In terms of your personal power this month, all right, it's about Libras. You gotta take, how should I word it, a hard look at your life. And you gotta be willing to admit that you want it to feel better. Your personal power this month is about, universe, I want to feel better. That could be a step 1 ask, guys, law of attraction people. Sometimes when I'm like, I dip and I get into low vibes, I'm like, inner being, I just want to feel better. And then you'll start feeling better because then your inner being will help you, you know? So Libras, back to you though. You have to be willing, you're not admitting, it's, how do you say it, like, kind of like, I'll just use a stereotypical example of a guy, like, if he gets punched, he's like, that didn't hurt, that didn't hurt, you can punch me again, I'm a boxer, that didn't hurt. It's like admitting that, oh, that did hurt a little bit, is there something I could do so it doesn't hurt as much next time? So you guys kind of have, yeah, I got that, you have to have that vulnerability with yourself, Libras. Sorry. Libras, have that vulnerability with yourself about you want to feel better, you want life to feel good, you want life to feel better. You got to have that vulnerability with yourself. In terms of outside influences, so it's kind of like outside people, and this is a reverse strength card. Outside influences, the universe, everyone, angels, they're all conspiring right now for you to take a more self and an emotional self-centered approach to life. It's like a lot of things are clearly happening to you, Libra, that like, hey, like friends saying, hey, are you doing self-care? Hey, are you resetting? Hey, have you been meditating? Hey, are you eating healthy food? Hey, are you making sure to not overwork yourself? It's like people, spirit angels, everyone's around you wants you to take a more emotionally balanced approach to life, and to acknowledge that how you feel is part of the equation. It's not all about work, 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 make money, make money, make money, corporate. It's about you have to feel good while in it. So if you have to choose between $1,000,000 a year, but it felt horrible, felt like a lot of work, versus 900,000, but you feel good, like we really want you to hear, because right now it's reversed. We want you to hear that how you feel is a huge component to consider when you take action in the future, Libra. In terms of your hopes or fears, look at you, you little sweetie pie Libras. Becky or Adel, if you're watching this, what's up? So, dear Libras, the Unity card upright is all about finding your tribe, those people that just get you, the people who you're like, they get me, I don't need to explain the whole story, and they get it. Your hopes or fears, it's kind of like you've had a little bit of taste of just feeling understood, and it's like there's a certain element of feeling a little scared of like, wait, how do they know me that well? How do they know that that's what I was thinking? So it's like a little bit of clamping off from fear of people knowing you, and then there's also like a little bit of like you want that ever elusive partner, you want that ever elusive happy ending, you want that ever elusive best friend, you want that ever elusive spiritual tribe, the tribe that just gets you. But it's like you're just guarded with it right now, Libra. You're just very guarded with being willing to admit it, with being willing to, you saw your personal power, you got to admit that you want it to feel better. And it's like your fear is almost, if you get hopeful about it, if you think that like, can it happen, and it doesn't happen, it's going to be so devastating. Guys, it's possible. I love all my friends, I love all my clients, I love my friends, I love the people who work with me, I love the people who work for me, I love the people who I work under. I love it. It's possible. Comment below, guys. What are you going through, Libra? Let me know. So in terms of your outcome for the month, it looks like it's going to be an outcome for you. You're definitely needing to take action and do something new. So Ace of Earth, it'd be like, yes, all green lights. But it's like what's kind of reversed about it right now is the emotions. You're just a little afraid of it being so taxing again. You're a little afraid of it being so tiring again. You're just a little afraid of it being difficult and a challenge and a struggle. And it's just incorporate. Universe, I would love to launch a new course, and I want it to feel easy this time. I want there just to be an ease and flow in promoting it. I want there to be a genuine enjoyment of people who come in there. I want it to feel like just the right amount of work. Okay? You guys got to do that. All right, Libras, much love to you. I hope there was enough like tips in there to help you out. It's really as simple as I want it to feel good. I want to feel better, and I want it to feel good. That's all you really got to do. All right. Love y'all. If you want some one-on-one coaching to identify what your goal is, get it and feel good, apply for my one-on-one coaching. I have one spot left in December. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait till next year to work with me. I'll put to a link down below. But comment below. Let me go through Libras. Mwah. Here's a burst of love for you and a burst of reassurance that, yes, you can have it all and feel good and enjoy it.